While I'm waiting for my subs to come in, I decided to get started on the box building. So here we are in the garage. It's pretty messy. All that stuff was supposed to be a yard sale a long time ago. It never happened. But yeah, I got that little corner to work with. I got all my fiberboard, all the pieces cut right, some Stone Age drafting equipment that I stole from my mom. She's a landscape architect, so she does a lot of plan work. And more fiberboard. Got my circles drawn for the baffle. And yeah, I don't have a router with a circle jig. So I use good old compass, straight edge / ruler, and a couple other things to make sure that the holes are even on the board. And I darkened it a little bit with just a regular old pen so I can see it when I cut it. Well, I finally finished the holes in the baffles. Yeah, I don't have one of those high-tech routers with the circle jig like all the professionals. So I had to use what I got. I got this old jigsaw. It's a Stanley jigsaw. It's older than my dad is. This thing's from the 1950s. Still works like a champ. Cut these two circles out with no trouble at all. They're not completely round, but the sub will fit. If anything, they might be a little too small, and I can just expand them with some sandpaper, so I'm good there. It's a double baffle, so I had to do two of them. So here's the second piece. That'll just fit on top of that first piece. You can see here I've got most of the box constructed. Yeah, the last part I got to do is just put the baffle on there, and in pre-drilling all the holes for this baffle, I have gone through 3 drill bits. Look, there's one right there. I still got to pull out. That's the one I just broke. But yeah, I broke this little guy right here. What was that? The 3/32 bit. That's just snapped in half. And the other one was a 7/64 bit. That one snapped on a hole that was a little bit cocked to the side. I don't know why, but yeah. So this has been a pain, you know what, just to drill some holes. Well, hopefully I'll have this thing done in the next 10 minutes. Well, I got the baffle on the box, and yeah, that was a challenge. My screws weren't quite long enough to get through the double baffle, so I had to take a huge drill bit, drill these huge holes about through the first layer of MDF here, and the second screw just goes down, and it really only holds the second sheet of MDF to the bottom and the sides there. And it's 2 sheets of MDF are Gorilla Glued and screwed together, so there'll be no problem with them coming apart. The subs aren't screwed in. They're I'll just set them in there, see what they look like. That's a beast of a subwoofer right there. I can't wait to get these things hooked up. Just ordered my wires about an hour ago. They should be in here about a couple days or so. Well, hopefully, next video they'll be running.